And we are live on YouTube. Hey guys, welcome to Tamiya Tuesday. Today is the last Tamiya Tuesday before Christmas. So Merry Christmas, everybody, from the Tamiya crew. So we got a lot of people in there already in the chat. Welcome to Tamiya Tuesday. Guru, you still got the video open before Christmas. So Merry Christmas, everybody, from the Tamiya. Somebody does.
Not me.
Yeah, mine's off.
We got a lot of people in there already in the chat.
I don't have anything. Could be John.
Guru, you still got the video open. Yeah, I just muted Guru and it went away.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
John's
Went
muted
away.
too.
And he left.
No, I muted it and the audio went away.
No,
So
but
did Guru.
he was gone.
So did Guru.
And then he left for
Yeah,
some
that's what I
odd
said.
reason.
So I said, and then he left.
Yes. So the audio seems to be okay right now. Guru, if you're listening, you can come back. Just make sure you don't have the other video open.
There he is.
He's
There he
popping
is.
in. He's popping in.
Oh, there he goes. Now he's singing.
Yeah.
Kevin Gibbs says KBRC, Akeem, Brett, Kagan, and Brad, hello.
Oh,
Hey, Gavin.
Hey, everybody. I don't have my phone up here because I'm working on a kit. So,
And
chat.
and Akeem is wearing his glasses right now.
I'll be right back.
I'm going to put my Tamiya in front of here so as still Tamiya.
Wait a second, you got your Tamiya already?
There's one right in front of him.
I didn't know he got his TF already. You
There
still
you
need-
go.
Hey, to the party, even though you was the first one here, Brad.
I'm busy with my own kit. That's why I didn't know.
Yeah, no. We spoke in the chat earlier and you asked what was I doing, and they stated it's not Tamiya Tuesday, so I won't speak on it. But
And I decided to take the nice mic tonight so you can hear me clearly. And maybe I can use my soft voice. Not. Okay, in the chat, we got, and in the video, AZ Froggy, we got Joe. JD Passel just showed up. How you doing? Joe Girding, Kevin Gibbs, PJ Boost, Radio Active Scale RC's there. RC Athlete is there. Randy Sir Chirpalot is there. Wiltsy RC's there. Queenie just showed up. And Kurtz RC showed up in the chat also.
Guru, was that a model?
Don Julio,
I
So-
said, Guru, was that a model? Sorry.
oh yes, the Tamiya model.
Okay.
See,
Oh.
Brad, see, that's what you were showing. That's the Tamiya model there.
I was putting it on micro crawlers, but yes, the Tamiya model.
That looked cool. Yeah,
So
they
you
fit
don't-
real good.
Yes.
So
I don't know how you turn this, Frank, because I'm having problems with this screw here.
Very
it's
carefully.
righty tighty. And
No,
lefty loosey.
it's just the plastic is like
That thing you got in your hand.
really hard to get it through. I can't even get it to.
She said.
We put some soap on it.
I love it.
Yeah. Oh wow, the chat's going very fast. Everybody's saying hi to everybody. Sean's RC Adventures there. Trail Critter RC's there.
Hey, John.
Oh, my phone. Hey.
Don.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Trail Critter RC says, I'm going to take this opportunity to correct Brad on a Tamiya. It's a Landfrieder FT, not a Landfrieder TF. So it looks like Brad got this screw in.
No, I haven't. I haven't
You
gotten
haven't? Okay.
Ooze.
Just be careful not to
Hi,
strip it.
Queenie.
At this point,
All right.
I think it's gonna take a lot to strip it.
Oh, yeah.
Strip
Anyways.
the head.
I muted you, Brad, because you're making a lot of noise with the. No, I muted you because you're making noise with the drill. So once you finish playing with the drill, then I'll ask you to unmute yourself.
Come on, spin rush.
So JD Paso says, is Brad done with his kit yet? He just started another one. So
Oh, good.
3, right, Brad?
yeah, I think he's on his third one.
I'm gonna have chassis done, but bodies are gonna take later.
Yeah.
They're
So
gonna
which
take
is
a lot longer to get the bodies done. The chassis will be done before the bodies will.
Sounds good.
That's how it's gonna be.
That's a good plan.
Yeah. It's a little cold to paint up there anyways.
Okay.
No, it's not.
There was a question that popped up in the chat that stipulated, did I get something from the elf? The answer is no, I didn't. The reason I did this is basically I did not get anything, but I know a lot of people that actually did. So the only thing I want to say and take the opportunity to say to him, because I don't know who that person is, him or her, that's why I got a girl and a guy there, is thank you. Thank you for the RC community. Thank you for what you've done. And for the people that have a hard time getting RC also,
Cheers, mate.
or even people that have RCs. I know that he's given some RCs to bigger channels also. So thank you very much. You're very nice of to do that.
Thank
Oh,
you.
I
and-
second that.
Thank you.
Where is my rename?
Oh,
Thank
look
you.
who's home.
Who's home?
DJ Williams.
Eh,
Never met him.
Yeah, I'm trying to change my name, put my RC name up there. Yeah.
I'd rather call you TJ.
Oh, that's Spin Rush. Hey.
Spin
what's
Rush.
up?
Hey, how's it going?
Oh,
Good to
I'm
see you
looking
guys.
at him
Been a
like,
while.
yeah, never met him. Then I TJ.
How's everybody feeling today? Good.
Doing
Hey,
good?
how are you?
I'm doing all right. I'm here trying to yesterday and today just cleaning up the room, trying to get this man cave finished before Christmas so I can have all my RC equipment in one room.
How many
Okay.
cars do you have? How many cars do you
And
have?
that's what you thought it was going to be. You thought that was going to be the reason, huh?
I thought it was going to take like a day or a few hours, but it looks like it's going to take me a couple
Well,
days.
I'm going to let you know, even after the man cave, you're still going to have your RCs all over the house.
Oh yes.
Just happen.
Oh
Yep.
yeah, definitely. Yeah.
You just tell your wife to take it and put it on the stairs, the man cave stairs.
Here in RC, there in RC, everywhere in RC.
It's just like me. I got shelves for everything, but 90% of the time it's all on the ground. So
Yeah, just
Yep.
the problem is bodies. I have bodies all over the place, and and they're
Wow.
flimsy and stuff, and so I've got to try to put those up at the top shelf and everything. So
Have you got your
Flimsy
first Tamiya
bodies.
yet?
no, I have not. I've been dealing with my RC addiction and trying to control myself.
I know you wanted one. I know you wanted one of those comicals for sure.
Yeah, the comical Levante that I saw recently, that last video that I put out. Yeah, but
Those are-
yeah.
those are pretty affordable too. They're affordable and a lot of fun.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, there's Froggies. How's it going?
Doing good.
All right. Now I really gotta find where I changed my name. Oh, there it is. Thank you for changing that. I appreciate that.
Magnified RC says, despite the rumor, I am not dead, but my 4x4 is.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Good
I
to see you,
didn't think he
Mag.
was dead. I just thought he ran out of face masks.
You ran out of face mask.
Oh, there was a question that I had for just about everybody on the panel. And I thought about it yesterday. And that question was, of course, I have my friend Tony, and Tony is kind of like my mentor, my senpai. He really helped me to hone my skills and everything. I guess I never asked you guys, like, who got you into RC? That was a question I've been wanting to ask. How were you introduced to it?
When I bought my first one from a guy I worked with.
Yeah, I mean, I think, you know, with this hobby, it's like there's got to be at least someone who comes along and kind of walks you through the process a little bit. I mean, of course, some people are just naturally gifted and they just take right to it. But like myself, I mean, and anybody else who's watching, it's like, yeah, at first it was RTRs and it, you know, you really need someone to kind of help you through the process of building your first kit and everything and giving you good advice. And who was that for you guys?
My father.
It was your dad? Okay.
Me, myself,
I
and
didn't
I.
have anyone.
All right.
Oh, wow.
So your dad was doing RC as well, Brad?
No, he was not. He knew I loved cars and he knew I loved RC cars. I had RC cars as a young child, and eventually he got me a hobby one in the early 80s, which was the Hornet, and he built it. And then he also built the super hot shot, or the super shot at the time. That's what it was called at the time. So,
All right.
Cool. Me, basically, when we were kids for Christmas, we got a couple Radio Shack RCs, and then I grew old, and my brother got me back into it. He had some race buggies and short course truck. So first one I think was a Mini Z, and then it was a my Super Hornet. So
all right.
And then it grew from there, and then it was my son that actually got me back off my ass and into RCs again. And then I lost a lot of weight because of that, which is, I appreciate it because I started moving again.
Okay. Your son's building crawlers as well. He's got his own collection.
Yeah, well, I buy some. I build it with them. He's been on my YouTube channel building some cars with me. One of the cars here we built together. So it was a lot of fun.
All right.
who got you into it?
Me? I think I had always had, you know, a curiosity about RC cars. And again, when I started, I bought something that I really I had no idea how to take care of. And that was the Arma Typhon. And I bought that big old car because, you know, I grew up watching a TV show called Silver Spoons, and I was just jealous of that kid. He had all these toys in his house. But
Yep.
you guys know the show? You remember the
Yeah.
show?
Super
Yeah.
Spoons.
Yeah. So, you know, I wanted to train in my house as well, you know, so, but yeah, again, I started into that, and I guess it was Tony. This is my friend, Tony. You guys have met him once. He's been on the panel once, and he was the one that just kept pushing me to say, hey, you know, you need to go ahead and just start building your own kits and doing things yourself. And so, and I'm lucky that I met him, because I had nobody around me at that time in my life who was into RC.
Cool. Couple of people in the chat says they got themselves into it, and some of them are saying it's the COVID that got them into RC because they need something to do.
I would completely agree with that.
Hey, Jake.
I've been into RCs for a long, long time, but what got me into really hobby grade, I bought a Walmart one, and I said, I wanted something else better. So I looked on YouTube. I just said remote control cars, and Tony from CCX RC popped up with the Axial SX 10-2. And I said, holy crap, it's waterproof. And I went and bought one.
Know that Tony guy. I don't know. He's sketchy.
Yeah.
Hey, Jake.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing with Radio Shack. When you start playing with them outside in the water, you're young, you don't know, we hit a little puddle and then it stops working and then you cry. Oh, it's dead.
Yeah.
With me, those damn Canadians.
Oh, yeah?
DJ Mep.
Hey.
DJ Medic.
DJ Mepic at the time is what I thought it said, but DJ Medic. he was breaking stuff in pools and flipping them in the skate parks and doing all of that. And it was like, Dad, I remember when we had them, but they weren't that durable.
Nope.
And it was like, yeah, yours came from Radio Shack. And it was like, okay, well, I got to get one of those.
Yeah.
And that was about 15 years ago.
You need to get yourself a TTO2 or a TTO1 and go to the skate park with that. That thing is pretty tough at the skate park. Let me tell you, they're pretty tough.
Would have been 10 or 12 years ago, Guru.
Hey,
Because I was there, man.
10 or 12, yes.
Did any of you watch RC Driver? He just put together a blockhead, and he was jumping that thing, and it was doing really well in the jumps, and it didn't break. And
Yeah, RC Driver always shows up on my YouTube feed.
yeah, did you see how well that blockhead actually handled for being a vintage? How it handled the jumps and all that type of stuff.
Yeah,
And it was going pretty fast, stock, because he got the perfect gearing for it.
Rat H says, "What's up, humans?" We're pretty good. There's somebody else I saw in there. RC Basher Boy's in there. Thomas Donia Jr. is there.
Basher
One
Boy.
Stop RC, how you doing?
Oh, guess what's under the dial?
Hey, Guru, do you ever go back and watch old RC Sparks videos?
Yeah, Big and Dirty. Because that was also who got me the fifth scale.
Big
You
and
go,
dirty.
if you go back into the skate park videos, this body is on the thumbnail of one of the videos way back on like the second or third one or something like that. This thing went up in smoke.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the ESC caught fire. It was great.
Yeah.
What was that on a slash?
Yeah, I had a 4-cell castle system in it, 2200 kV, 1415 motor. I think the model was at the time. Could still be now, but yeah, big freaking motor. And yeah, she went up, and as soon as she landed,
Hey,
it was over real quick.
oh shit, I get to play. Let me see.
I don't recall if there were any Tamiyas there though. Maybe other RCs got towed there by them.
Magnified wants
3 Canadians in a row.
tic-tac-toe. Magnified wants to know, Brad, how many times have you stabbed yourself with the screwdriver?
More than I can count.
More than you can count? Cool. And Guru is building his R1. Finally getting around to that. Did you pick wheels and electronics for that yet?
Yes. So I'm not allowed to touch anything around the house because I grabbed something thinking it was a gift I had for myself. And it happened to be some 2.2 B lock rims.
That's on my list. I got so many sets.
I didn't get to see what color they were, but it was like, clink, clink. I'm gonna need y'all to leave my stuff. That's not yours. Oh, well, I know what that is.
Did you see the brand name?
No, but I the packaging is familiar, and it made the same noise.
Okay.
Oh, she probably went to your RC room and just looked for brand names. Like, okay, he likes this and this.
Oh no, I did the shopping for everybody. When they put their phones down, I picked it up and went in their Amazon and put specific RC stuff in their cart. You just take whatever choice you want to buy. I'm okay.
For your wife's car.
For
your wife's car.
My wife's car?
Yep, the 2.2s.
No. TRX4 is on 1.9s.
Oh, I've seen it on 2.2s.
Have you?
Oh yeah. Some people put 2.2s, makes it even more of a cheater truck. But keep in mind, there is some 1.9s that are actually bigger than 2.2s.
Yeah, because the tire's taller.
Yes, because 1.9 is actually the size of the rim, not the size of the tire.
That's right.
Well, we'll talk in the after show about everything that I got for her, because I told you she tricked me last week and she was actually watching the show downstairs. So I'm not going to Right.
K. Ahmed says, anyone get the Tamiya Lotus Europa yet?
Europa.
That's what I said, Europa.
James
No, I
Bond.
don't think it comes out till next year,
It does not come out till next year?
as far as I know.
Okay. So that would be a big no. That is a nice looking car, Ahmed. Kevin Gibbs says.
What, the Europa?
Psycho Cage 13 Garage. Psycho 13 Garage says, hey, hey Dennis, Kevin, PJ Host, and Carl. He's saying everybody to everybody. Hello to
Dennis
everybody.
in the chat.
Mhm.
What's up, Psycho? Sorry, my mom called. Had to take the call.
So, Tank, let me ask you a question. What if that TT02 is 4-wheel drive, right?
Yes.
And that other Volkswagen I want to get is 4-wheel drive.
Yes.
What's the difference? Just
Well,
nothing.
the chassis is
Body.
completely different. I can show you. I can pop up. F01X. Let me see if I can get you the Tamiya database.
Gibbs has mentioned some Pitbull farm tires that are 6 inches and they're 2.2s.
Come
I was
on.
just reading that too, and I'm like, I think that's bigger than the biggest set of tires I own.
The pornos suck ass on this. Jesus.
TO2. Okay.
Yeah, these big guys that I got on the Bronco are 5.5. Damn.
Wow.
So the one
That's a
you're
tall
talking
tire.
about, this is the MF01. Okay. This is a 4x4. Here's a dry shaft. It's on top, which is kind of interesting. Where the biggest difference is going to be is on the size of it. This one is way smaller. Well, not way smaller, but it is smaller. So the width is going to be smaller and the wheelbase is going to be smaller.
The battery's on the bottom too.
Yeah, the battery is this way. But just by the looking at where the battery is and the size of the battery.
You know how fast it goes?
Actually, they're pretty fast stock.
Is it Tamiya battery? Do like the shape wise.
Yeah.
That doesn't get
Stick pack style.
Oh man.
Dremel.
So-
That's why we buy Dremels.
So this is a TT02. Okay, you can see the batteries here. So just by the size of the battery, you can see that this is a much bigger platform car
Right.
than what this is.
Oh yeah.
Okay, and basically this I think has a little bit more clearance off the ground than what this guy does.
So that first one is the chassis that goes on top of the Volkswagen. I mean, the Volkswagen goes on top of that one.
That is correct.
Okay.
And this is basically a non-road car, but also they've also made it.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry. Let me move. I'm
Yeah,
about to
because
get
that video I seen, it was off road. It didn't have the tracks on it, but
See, also this with the tracks, this is a TT02.
That looks nice.
Okay. And then you have this that actually comes down and it actually lifts up the truck. So it got more clearance now. So off the
No,
chassis.
someone has one of those.
But this one basically, I have one here. I could show you the two difference. The difference.
yeah,
between
I'm
the
not
two.
digging that battery.
Oh, it's fine. Once
big
you
deal.
put it in, it's no big deal.
The
Doesn't
drive
matter.
shaft on there is solid. You'll like that.
Yeah.
Sure.
So this is the MF01. That's all small. No, that's a nightclub buster.
Oh, their
So
trail
cute when
critter's
he
got
tries to be
something
funny.
there. Trail critter, what are you holding there?
Hold on. I'll turn the overhead light on. There we go.
Ooh.
Cool.
Did we lose Frank?
He went to
Oh.
get a
He ran away.
RC.
Yeah.
Looking for an RC.
Hey, everyone, look, Jake's holding my truck.
It ran, Brett.
I haven't seen the video
Outside.
yet of it. I haven't seen the video of it yet.
It's posted
It
I didn't see it posted.
on his church, Sunday church,
Oh, Dirt Church.
third church. That's it.
it went running with everybody else.
And what did it do?
Did pretty good.
Yeah, all right.
Drove.
That looks real good.
Were
Tank.
people surprised?
No.
So this is a.
Okay.
I'll put the wheel there.
Yeah, there's a
Big
So
difference.
they're close to the same
Yeah.
thing. The wheelbase, well, keep in mind you can, this one's a little shorter. You can adjust the wheelbase. Right now, this is set to the long wheelbase. So this can go shorter, depending what build you're doing. But it's way narrower. It's not as wide as the other one.
so there
So-
is
You can see here how much this one sticks out more.
Mm.
So the width of it is different, but it's still a nice big chassis. I want to make sure I don't break anything off the Ferrari. or else
Yeah.
My son is going to kill me. But it is very, very nice.
I see now the battery. I thought the battery didn't, I thought it was just, there was nothing underneath the battery but dirt, but I guess it's not.
Back compartment.
Yeah.
There's
So
dirt
this one I
under
got
there.
magnets, but the battery just fits in here in the cradle.
Yeah.
And you just take this clip off, slide it in, put the clip back, and it's done. So right now it's dusty because I do run this. It is not a shelf queen.
Yeah.
So
And that's the chassis that Volkswagen goes on.
that is correct. But I think it's going to be a medium or a short wheelbase. This is right now is set to long.
Okay. So it'd be even shorter than that.
Yes. So basically how this is dictate the length of the body right now there's one piece here, a small little tiny piece here, and another piece here. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces here that are put together. And when you put them together, I believe like this centerpiece here right after is probably not there. That's going to make everything shorter.
It's shorter. Yeah.
So that's basically how this is done. And another way to actually flip the chassis around is these arms, they flip the other way. Therefore, instead of being over there, it's over here. So that's one way that they flip the wheelbase and adjust the wheelbase on these things.
So what is your Herbie is chassis?
MO6.
It's
That's
in-
an
okay.
MO6. That's a
Okay.
rear wheel drive
Back
only.
in a minute.
And then it has 3 wheelbases, and I think it's the same.
Yes. So for me to put it back on, you just drop it and it's on.
I like that magnet system. That's smart.
Yeah.
And this is all paint job. This is all painted. I did the masking. Even this is painted.
It's
the
nice.
Tonka. So I wanted to do something different, something special. It's the first time I tried that. And then the top, all this is all painted from the outside, so it looks matte and not shiny. So,
Isn't it based on another paint job you saw?
yes, it was on a Toyota pickup, and they put Tonka. They painted
Tonka
it
and
yellow. It
everything.
looked real nice. So I basically replicated it, but on this Beamer. So
Is that a Mercedes?
yes, that's what I meant. The Mercedes.
G-Wagon.
Must be an old one because I was looking at that. I couldn't really recognize it, but it looks smaller than what it should be.
No,
Yeah.
they had a 2-door of it.
No,
Just
like squatting wise, like it looks shorter than a normal one. I just thought it was like an older
Yeah,
model.
yeah.
Like I don't know how old the G-Wagon is.
G-Wagon's been around since the 70s.
Oh shit,
So-
yeah, so it's got to be an older one.
It's a two-door, and that one was used a lot by their military, the two-door.
I never would have guessed 70s. Holy shit, that's a long time ago. That's where I'm from.
No
Mouse man.
comment.
Now it's a place, not a time.
Four-door. This is the four-door G-Wagon. And the other one is the two-door.
Just like the Defender 90 and the Defender 110. That's basically their competition at the time.
And they're
So
built off the four-door and the two-door are built off the same chassis. Just
Nope.
made it.
Nope.
No.
No,
Okay.
different
So I thought
chassis.
that was longer.
So they're close to the same, but I believe it's a medium. This one's probably a medium chassis. But that's an MO6 chassis.
And that's rear-wheel drive, right?
This one is rear-wheel
Yeah.
drive, yes. And
Have you
this
ever
one-
compared the? Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. What you were going to say?
Have you ever compared the TT02 to the Traxxas Vortec?
It's not the same at all. The TT02 and the Vortec is completely different.
Oh, really? I was just trying to debate on which would be
Oh,
more fun.
okay. The TT02 and Vortec, I can take it out and show you real quick. But I only have the Vortec 3.0. I don't have the older Vortec. So I know the Vortec 3.0 is wider. So
I've never actually seen one in person. There's not a lot, like I love racing, but there's not a lot of it around Calgary unless you go to dirt. There's no
Okay.
pavement.
So
here-
which one, Tank, would handle better for, you see my kind of style of driving?
Oh, the MF01, that VW Bug Rally that you want to buy
Yeah.
is going to do just fine. Like it's going to be great. It's got a lot of clearance, so you should be fine. And those tires are very aggressive. This is a fast truck. It moves pretty fast with the stock silver
Motor.
can on here.
Yeah.
The motor's right at the rear, and I don't know how fast they are. I never tested them or checked the speed of them because I don't care. I just know it's fun. and
Yeah,
it's
I
fast
just like-
enough to give you in trouble.
I don't do, well, I only got one fast car, but I do like bash kind of stuff. So
Okay.
Hmm.
So Rex RC says both are long 339 millimeter chassis. So the VW is a long chassis also. I just can't remember what the heck it was.
okay.
So Rex said they're both on long chassis.
wish Rex was here now.
I'm gonna get one of
thought I
that,
saw him in
one or
chat.
the other of them. For a tribute to my dad.
Hmm.
Because that's what he used to do, buy old Volkswagens and rebuild them and sell them. Here we go. I like that sand rail. Basher.
I need a shelf or something to put all this stuff on.
Did you get them from the ground?
No, they were all on the shelf. So just so people know, this is a TT02 also. So same thing as the Ferrari, except this one does not have the mirror, so I don't have to worry about it. But this is a TT02. There is a little bit of dirt on there because, like I said, I do take mine out. This is a HPI E10. So some people do drift with this also. This is a 4x4 also, but this is pretty close. They share the same characteristic. So basically same wheelbase as a TT02 or TT01.
Can you drift with the TT02? Excuse me, Tank. If you change
Yeah.
the tires?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
You can drift. Well, it's a 4x4, so you're going to do what's called power sliding.
Okay.
More than drifting. But like I've done on my old 34 Ford, I converted that TTO2 into a rear wheel drive only. So you just do that by removing your dry shaft and removing your, well, the whole drivetrain in the front. So this is basically HPI E10 TTO2. And
You just went silent.
I did.
Oh, you're back.
There you go.
There we go.
Oh, you're
No,
gone
this,
again.
this. What do you mean I'm gone again?
Oh shit! No, I'm watching the wrong video. Never mind. Your mouth was moving. There was no sound. What's going on?
Okay. So I'm trying to do this.
Well, that's
So
the
this is
Traxxas, right?
The Traxxas Vortec 3.0. You can see that it's way longer wheelbase than the TTO1. Like by quite a lot. It's a good 2.5 inch longer.
That's what she said.
And the wheelbase also, I want to make sure I don't break this thing.
Nah, drop it.
Well, the wheelbase, the width of it, I'm pretty surprised. It's pretty much dead on. So I guess the older Vortec was kind of narrow, but this is nice and wide. Mind you, maybe it's the wheels. These wheels make it look like this because they are not deep. Oh, the rear is actually wider. So the wheels here, they're much deeper than the front. The front, they kind of stick out. So when you look at the Vortec, it is a little bit wider.
That's a good wheel combination with that blue and black body. It looks really good. I mean,
Traxxas.
Yeah, that combination of wheels and that color with the black across the top and everything. It's just.
Yeah, I like red myself. My son really liked that one. And I told him, well, I have a lot of red cars here, so why not get a blue one? I don't have a lot of blue ones. And I really like the color and I really like how this turns out. So
how are them tires? Are they destroyed yet?
No, they're not destroyed. It is fast. It's not bad. They don't stick that good. They're okay, but they drift pretty good. They don't have a lot of grip compared to other tires from Tamiya or on-road cars that I've seen. So the stock tires that come with it are a little, to me, not sticky enough.
Oh, them are not stock? No, you changed the tires?
No, these are stock.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought so.
So
it really has that old kind of gangster vibe to it a little bit. Yeah, like the old mob days.
They got a truck like that too.
It's got that ZZ Top vibe.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it. You got it. Yeah, ZZ Top. That's the one.
Yeah, it is.
No,
That red one's cool. What's the Jägermeister one? What's that one?
Hey, Sean.
That's a TTO2. It's on a
got my
Tamiya TTO2 body.
Sweet body.
Yeah. Well, I got lucky with this.
The Capri.
The Capri, yeah, Ford Capri. I got lucky with this body. I got it for $20 off a friend. So
that is a sweet body.
Yeah.
They actually have Sean, they have that body with 2 different liveries now.
2 different what?
Liveries, meaning different sticker combinations and different paint jobs that they sell.
Okay.
They sold the same chassis, but they have a different livery for one chassis for one of them to the other.
Okay.
So,
in future, just say it comes with 2 different decal sets.
Yeah, and paint job's different.
Liveries.
Yeah,
That's what they call them. That's what they call them. They call them liveries.
Isaac, what are we going to the butcher
I
store?
want cheese on my livery sandwich.
Yeah. Are we going to the butcher shop?
That's what they call them in the right racing, the liveries.
Are we going to the butcher shop?
I know why you kind of like that Caprice body. You grew up with that in Ireland. They used to be popular.
They were very popular.
That's why you like that body.
Yep, that and the Ford, the RS 2000. I actually went. I was looking at going to buy the RS 2000. Dude, the money they're looking for them is insane. I couldn't find one for under $25,000.
The RS 200s were nice too.
Yeah, insane.
Gary Mitchell says it's a grease lightning car.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember that one.
And what happened to 30 Ford you built as a hot rod?
34 Ford.
Yeah.
I actually worked on that the other night when we were not live, I guess. I changed the steering link on it. It's there. I did put a radio link gyro in there for drifting, which I have not tested yet. And I did get a proper gyro for it.
Nice.
Oh, it's right there in front of me. So I did get one of these slide. How do you say that name? Slide Logi?
What is it?
What?
Brett, AZ Froggy. Slide
What?
Logi.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, I know. It's AZ Froggy I was trying to get.
Slide jockey.
Biology.
Slideology.
Slideology. There you go.
Anyways,
Slideology.
a weird
I
name.
think Brett's having computer problems.
So it's a gyro for a drifter. So what I want to do is I want to do a test. I want to drift with the radio link on as a drifter, because they do say you can drift with that, with the gyro that they have. And then I'm going to install this one, tweak it. Well, install it stock, and then try to tweak it to see if it drifts better with this or just as good with the radio link. So
you built that roadster to be a drifter?
Hey,
yes.
I need to ask Sean
Yes,
something.
Bill.
I bet you it's a chance that that Capri could possibly fit your Charisma. I could be wrong, but it might be the same wheelbase.
Could be. I don't know. I never checked the wheelbase of the Charisma.
Well, if you ever wanted the body from them, you can find out what the wheelbases are from both the cars that they're on, and figure out if they can fit.
Yeah. I never run the Charisma anyway, so hardly matters.
You ran it this year.
I know.
Can you guys hear me? By any chance?
There you are, Gabe. What's up?
Yeah.
Hey, Gabe,
Yeah,
thanks for
sure.
coming.
Pretty buggy sitting there.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
nice intro.
So this
Yeah.
is a 34 Ford I built for drifter.
Yeah.
I do have other wheels for it, but this is the wheels for it. This is actually a crawler body. That's why the wheel well in the back is so big. So that's why I did another wheel for the back, but I installed these, and these came from AZ Froggy. He sent them to me.
Whose body is
This-
that?
Same on Sun.
The manufacturer of the body?
Parma.
No,
Yeah.
that's not Parma. It's
Because it's close to the Parma, but it's not.
no. You have this. Your or green truck is the same thing.
No, I have the Parma.
Ah,
This is the Parma.
And too bad Parma doesn't exist anymore. And I know
Yeah,
where
it
that
doesn't
That's what
really
I
show
think
up
this
on the
is.
screen
This is the
too well.
Parma also. This is Parma 34 Ford.
Yeah.
Oh, so what's up with the front? How come you have a different front end on it?
Oh no,
tank
it's not.
made.
It's not different. It's the same thing. If I take this off, this is on this.
No, where'd you get the light bar and shit?
He made
it.
I made it.
Bottom of the
Oh, he
bottom of
made that
the.
himself.
I made it. If you look at my build video, you'll see when I actually made this. I used a just a tree, just a plastic tree that you get from when you build a kit, and
There's
it
so
was a
much
chrome bar. So I just
So much extra
melted.
body down there though as well.
Waste
Well,
not,
yeah.
want not.
This is just styrene. This is a styrene piece that I glued onto the chassis, so it's just glued onto the bumper of the car, so it makes it look perfectly as if it fits.
Right.
So this is completely different. So the bumper stays there. This is different. I chromed the grill by putting aluminum tape onto the grill, and then I just use a marker and a pen to make lines into it. These are axial headlight bucket lights, and this is just and then I used plasti weld to actually, like the LED glue that when you put LED on it, it actually stiffen. So I use this to put on there.
And what chassis do you have that on?
This is a TTO2, but it's extended.
Ah, crap. Because I'm still looking for a chassis to put this on. I've
Yes.
had this for like 5 years.
Yes, and this is very tricky because you can see here there where my blue shirt is. I extended this at least a half an inch. The reason I did it, I didn't have to, but I didn't like where the wheel was sitting in the front. So if I put this back in the front, so if I put this back right now, it's sitting, it's hard to see because it's sitting close to the center of that bump. So it's sitting pretty close where I wanted it because I wanted the rear wheel to be perfectly center and that front wheel. So I had to extend it at least half an inch because it just looked weird. It didn't fit. And on top of that, the shocks, because that front end is so deep, the shocks in the front are exactly the same as this. I should present full screen. So the shocks here are actually in front of the bulkhead. But here I removed the whole bulkhead and I actually put new shocks within the, so it moved everything back compared to this side, everything's at the rear. And you can't have that with that car. So that said, I could build you a chassis like that and send it off to you like that. You could do the same thing.
Oh, I'm not very handy like that.
No, I said I will build it for you and send it off. But I got this donor chassis given to me, and not given to me. I did buy it pretty cheap. But
I was about to say you should donate it to me.
but then on Instagram, I believe it was, I told my son videotape me, and then I had my jigsaw, and I just go, and then the whole two parts fell on the desk. And some people says, well, if you didn't want that TTO2, you could have given it to me. Like, you didn't have to cut it up. I go, no, I'm building something. Like, relax. So
Yeah, I
people were
remember
getting
the
mad.
story.
So, but the whole bottom of it is a brand new plate. It's a steel plate that goes from here all the way to the front. So it's this nice, small little piece of aluminum that's there that reinforces everything. And for me to actually get the proper height, because it was too close, these weren't, it was too close to the ground for the truck. So I actually cut, you can actually cut these off the TTO2 or TTO1. This is a TTO1. You can actually cut this, and then the arms actually go down more. That gives you more height. So you can actually easily do that on your truck. The rear I left the same, but the front I actually lifted up the front a little bit. So there's a bunch of little tricks you can do with this. It's kind of cool.
Hey, Gabriel,
Yes.
do you know I do have a fighter buggy?
Uh,
The fighting
No,
buggy.
I'm unaware.
I have the fighting buggy.
oh, great. Cool. Finish it.
Yeah, the elf gave it to me.
You waiting on parts for that still, Brad?
No, I'm not. That's going to be probably one of the last kits I do because I just want to savor that they're still in their blister packs.
I was gonna
It's
ask
done.
Basher Boy, is that Doom buggy in the back at Tamiya?
Yes.
Yes.
show-
The Avante and
Red.
the fighting buggy.
Oh, so the fighting buggy's in the back.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, if you want to see it, I can showcase.
Yeah, bring it up. Bring it up.
Lyle, when you come down here to Ontario or near my area, if ever you have something to trade, maybe we can trade something if you really like this.
No, probably.
Oh yeah, that's cool too.
There it is.
I think I'm right at 40 RCs, and yeah, I'm looking to get rid of some. Again.
Wish I was closer,
Isn't that
Lyle.
a beautiful buggy?
Yes.
Say again, Brett?
So I wish I was closer.
Yeah.
So you could take it from the bed and run off with it.
No, I'd chuck them 2 or 3 trail crawlers and snag one of those semis off them, I think.
I see that
that's
thing
the
from the
fighting
front.
buggy.
Basher boy, you want to rotate that around a little bit? Let's see the front of it.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Let me know what do you want what you want to see. So there's that.
Could you put a t-shirt over it?
So we can guess what it is.
Yeah, let's play again, motherfucker.
Needs it needs an
There we
antenna
go.
though.
No.
Needs an antenna? No.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's right here. Look, it's the stock. I mean,
It's
I
stock
got
one.
it, but
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
it's a Spectrum antenna.
You seem like a safety antenna with a flag on top for seeing
Yeah.
over the.
Hey, Gabriel,
Yeah.
show him the rear suspension, how it's the most different from the other two on that chassis.
So this thing is the same thing as that. What is it? That Volkswagen, the Sansporter, is it?
Yeah,
it's the
they come
same
down, right?
chassis. The only difference, they only have one shock here, and does that.
As a
Yeah,
reservoir.
that's cool.
And
As
then
a
it has
reservoir.
the reservoir, the fluid, right there.
All right.
Hey, how come you got my initials at the back? FS, François Simard. That's my
It
initials.
should be, yeah, it should be FB. I was looking at that.
I don't know. It's just that's just how it comes. I don't know.
Fucking
Oh.
stock.
I really don't know what FS is. I mean, fighting.
No,
this
it's my
thing before
initials, François Simard. It's
Oh,
my initials.
interesting.
Yeah.
It looks like
'Cause
you have
this-
a picture of the Punisher in the background and fighting
Yes.
Boogie in your front.
Yeah.
So I
Um,
pictured
so-
for the first time the other night, and all I could see was the guns. For the longest time, I thought it was like two droids from Star Wars, or a droid
yeah.
from Star Wars with two guns. Then the camera
No,
came up,
it's-
I'm like, oh fuck, I was way off.
yeah, it's the Punisher. Yeah. So this vehicle before the fighting buggy, it was called the Super Champ.
Yep.
Back in the 80s, they would call it the Super Champ, and then they re-released it, and then they just called it the fighting buggy. These, I did see kind of the difference. So here, it would say Budweiser. Now this just says, Major Pro. But the rest of the car hasn't really changed. So that this is a re-release, by the way, of course.
At least the re-release comes with full ball bearings. That was nice.
But
about
that
it.
is a hard
Yep.
body too, right?
Yeah.
Yes, this is a hard
Yeah.
body.
Yeah.
Yep. So
Yeah,
And
it's
I'm
good
cool.
looking.
Man.
yeah, thank you.
Like me, it's good looking.
Yeah, like Sean.
Yeah, I like the net, basically the net there by the driver.
Yeah.
That looks
The
really
hard
good. too.
body too, right, Sean?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, good looking. Yeah. So
And
I plan on putting a 3600. I have a 3600 motor for it.
yeah, I just used the mortar that came with the kit. I mean, if you ask me how good this thing performs, honestly, since I use vehicles on the sand, this thing, since it's so heavy from the back, it always tends to, just to dug in.
oh yeah.
So like you really have to accelerate, full throttle just to keep this thing moving on sand, that is.
Mhm.
Of course, like a harder surface, yeah, it does okay, but the only thing is, yeah, if you use it on sand, yeah, it's just gonna dug itself. So
Hmm.
Yeah, it's just so heavy in the back.
yeah.
Trust me, it's a fun car to play with. I've seen it.
Been there and 1-to-1.
JD
Yeah,
Passo
it
says, JD
ahead.
Passo says, I ran the fighting buggy and Kyosho Beetle today with a happy face.
Yeah, he
That's all.
has he has one as well.
Yeah, from the RC Elf.
Yeah.
Which he's thanking today for everybody on YouTube. He's triple, quadrupling, quinting, secting thank yous for him with this.
Yeah, definitely, man.
I
He
mean,
really did put smile on people's faces, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Hmm.
give it to all of the world.
Trail Critter RC is showing off his TTO2 behind him.
Bro Critter, Jake.
Go.
Jake. See, he's got the tracks. He tried it on the snow, and it seemed to be performed pretty good on the snow.
Yeah, did all right.
Check out his latest video. You'll see.
Oh, that
Did you
looks
run a
good.
3F in it?
You're
No.
you're muted, Guru. I saw you speaking, but you're muted.
No,
Okay.
my 3S batteries won't fit in it.
Oh no.
No,
There's small 3Ss that'll fit in it.
I know.
Yeah, but he does not have any
I don't
3S
have
that
any.
will fit.
Oh. Well, if you want to put a smaller 3S to fit in there, to get some extra oomph on thicker snow,
I didn't have that problem like Rex did.
Which ESC came with yours?
Uh,
TBL02?
No,
Yeah.
the 4. I thought it was the 4.
04?
The 4.
The 4?
Four.
Okay. Is the 4 3S compatible?
Yes. Believe so.
And it has a high cutoff, so you can use lipos with it. You
Yep.
can
Yeah,
set
it's
it
got
to
the
take
cutoff
lights.
on it.
I have it right here.
Every time I want more humph out of the car, I usually put a 1060 in there and get rid of the TBL02.
Well, I hate the single button setup because it can be a little difficult and to catch the colors right and everything. It's hard to do sometimes. That's why I don't particularly like them. Not that they're bad ESCs, but the 1060s can take lower stuff.
Well,
But
1060. Yeah.
But the TBL4 can take a 75 amp battery though.
Oh, maybe it's not.
Well, I know it can take a 2S with a 75 amperage to it. It's able to take 75. The 2 only could take 60 or 65.
Magnified says, I would like to see the CC01 on tracks. Same here. I almost bought the tracks, and when I saw the price, that's when I said, no friggin' way am I going to buy those tracks. It ends up costing more than the truck is actually worth. So it's like $109 US, I believe, for the track. So
Yeah.
by the time I get it here in Canada, it's going to be like close to 125 per track. So no thanks.
Yeah.
So that's 250. How much is the truck? 300 and some odd?
Just shy of 4.
You said 125 per track?
Oh, wait, you're talking the
For,
CC
for 2 tracks, sorry.
Oh, for 2 tracks. Okay.
I think
that
that
Crazy.
looking up the FS, I think it has something to do with the suspension system. Maybe a predecessor had a different suspension system called the FS system. It's hard to.
Yeah, it did all right. It's too low to the ground. That's the problem with that truck.
JD Passo says brushless motor in the fighting buggy is a very bad idea. Haha. It will do wheelies and fly.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend a brushless on the fighting book.
Well,
and
I'm usually on slick surfaces with it, so it should be fine.
You want to try it, Brad? Try it. There's nothing wrong with trying what you want to try.
yeah, it is what it is.
No,
Exactly.
my 1-to-1 buggy, I used to do wheelies in it.
Oh, yeah.
Because I know that the sand scorcher's taken 9.5, and it was done on a beach, and it did just fine.
No, it's going to take it. What he's saying is it might do wheelie or a little harder to control. That's all.
Oh, yeah.
Drivability.
Yep.
It's hard to
But on the
steer
sand-
when your front wheels are in the air.
Well, when it's on the sand, it manages to still keep the wheels down. At least the sand scorcher was. So with a 9.5, and that's more powerful than what I have.
So can you guys believe that I still haven't used my Avante?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can believe it.
What?
Yeah, I've never used it.
Oh,
You going to keep it a
what-
shelf
what-
queen,
what
or
would you-
are you going to use it? Sorry.
why would you, Gabe? You
Um,
know, you've been busy with everything else, right?
No, yeah. I mean, I've been, but see, the thing is, the Avante. See, when I acquired it, you know, a lot of people did put, you know, some effort on there, including myself, my local hobby shop, and I just decided not to run it. It's just, you know, a vehicle that it got put up, you know, very well. It was assembled by not just me, but by other people, and just, you know, I just admire the beauty of it, and it would, you know, hurt me completely, you know, if I just destroy it, and that's why I just kept it and never used it. So yeah, it is a shelf. It is a paperweight. Actually, I'm starting to call my vehicles paperweight. So just trying to be
Thinking
different.
of the TD4 for the TD2.
No, what? I'm sorry.
Are you planning on getting a TD2 or TD4?
I'm not familiar.
Their new platform they just released this year.
Oh, for the Avante?
No.
Yeah, the Super Avante.
Yeah.
I've seen it. Yeah, it looks cool. But
So
I'm not
maybe-
considering it, but it's good.
Maybe you just need something that, you know, while you keep those on the shelf because they're really beautiful, you need something that you can go and beat up.
I do, yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
have a little bit of everything.
Yeah. He's
So
got,
it's just, you know, these that I just, you know, I do take care of.
what do you got? 60 cars, Basher?
About, yeah.
Like that?
I
Yeah.
think I'm leaning towards 70 now.
70?
You know,
Did you know that the TD2 and the TD4, you can have a ball diff and a slipper clutch on it all at once?
Yeah, the Avanta is the same way too. Yeah.
Hey, Gabe, we still have that one vehicle you were looking at the shop.
Oh, the black edition, the Chevy?
Uh-huh. Yep.
Oh man, that is a great looking rig. Yeah. But remember, I got the orange and white. I mean, I know the black, the all black Chevy looks good too, but
yeah.
Yeah, it is tempting. I'll say that.
Let's play a fun game of spend Gabe's money.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Makes money.
Yeah. So, just so you guys know, so I went to go visit AC Froggy's over there in Arizona,
Cool.
and we went to his local hobby shop, and the local hobby shop there had the black edition Blazer, and that was the first time I saw it, you know, in person, and I actually, yeah, it was just love at first sight because I never seen the black edition. So, and
He
I
kept
guess AC
turning
Froggy's
around
really saw
looking.
he saw my impression, and it's like, yeah, this dude wants it.
You mean the black edition the Avante, the black edition one?
No, a different vehicle, Brad.
Oh.
Jake playing that
Is that
video
one of
being
your
a brat.
videos, Jake?
Well, it
That-
does begin with T, Brad.
Is that one of your videos?
Yeah.
What?
Oh,
Yeah,
there we go.
you can see that on the church video he just released.
The Dirt Church.
Dirt Church. Yeah.
That is a lot of tracked vehicles.
There was a ton of track vehicles.
Oh, yeah.
All right, fuck it. I'm getting mine out.
That one right there, the green, white, and black one.
I still haven't used my tracks. I've had them for like 2 years.
Traxxas tracks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for the people that live up north and beyond, right?
Beyond.
Canada. Yeah,
Beyond.
you guys are beyond Canada.
The
I'm over here in
Great
Texas.
So
North.
sweet, man.
Do you guys enjoy you know, using tracks on snow?
I do now.
Blizzard. I love the blizzard.
He does now.
Nice.
So what's the cleanup process like on those tracks after you run them in the snow?
I put it down by the drain in the basement, let it dry out, and then put it away.
I
All
put
right.
it in the tub.
Everything
So
I run
maybe-
is waterproof, so I'm not worried about anything. And there's no transmission. There's only a couple bearings in the cogs and the tires that support the tracks, or the wheels that support the tracks. That's it.
All
There's
right.
no transmission or anything to worry about.
On that note, so let me ask you this: would you consider using the tracks on mud and sand?
Oh, absolutely. They're great on the beach. People tell me all
Yeah.
the time, especially guys who follow from Australia. Oh, I wish I had snow. I'd get a blizzard. I'm like, dude, there's a bomb in the beach. There's a
Yeah.
beach volleyball course not too far from me, right beside the high school. I've been banned. I can't go back, but it was a great time while I was there.
How about mud, Lyle?
No, I wouldn't go mud just because, not mine anyways, because mine doesn't have the torque to do mud, but Rookie's could, because Rookie runs dual 3800 kV Castle brushless in his.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
It's crazy.
So we're talking about Shelf Queen. See, I don't own Shelf Queen. I run them and I run them hard sometime. So
I
this
look
is
at it
what I
this
do
way.
with mine. There you go.
Yeah, that's what you did to do.
I was just talking to Tamiya Legends. I said, well, I mean,
wanna
he's
know-
getting a lot of help these days, so I think he could do this, but I don't know. But he didn't bring up about the money situation. I go, well, if you want Shelf Queens, buy double of the car so you could have one you drive.
Yeah, it gets expensive after a while.
I want to know, will the TTO2 do that, Tank?
Oh
Take
yeah.
that abuse?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. The
Oh, yeah.
TTO1 and TTO2 are real strong chassis. We
Yeah.
run the TTO1E in the
Ooh,
Euro
look at that.
truck class.
That looks cool. That
and
looks
they
cool.
get
Tank.
beat.
I would not do that with my camera.
Yeah,
my
I did
phone
I do
camera.
that.
that all the time. I do that all the time.
Oh, it's
I
a
got
$2,500
chips
camera
on
with no
camera.
lens protector. Fuck that.
I'm right there with you, Lyle, but mine's not that expensive.
My GoPro, my GoPro, I would, because that's only like $500. But yeah, my good camera.
Only
like,
$500.
Piece of plexiglass in front of it.
compared to the $2,500 camera, yeah, only.
Yeah, I should steal my wife's fucking Nikon for filming.
I could send you a good camera, Sean. I got like a good half dozen right now, and there's 2 of them I don't use.
I think my wife got me a GoPro 10 for Christmas.
Oh, nice. I hope that's true.
Yeah.
The DJI is coming out with the new Action 2, and it's got like a separate module to it. It's pretty cool.
Oh, yeah.
I need a new camera.
Yeah.
It's a little screwed up.
I think Tony has a couple, or one of them, or
Yeah.
Tony just reviewed those little, what is it that just
Yeah,
came out?
that's what I thought it was.
That looks good.
Yeah, the Insta360. I didn't realize it's as expensive as what it is, though.
Well,
The
yeah,
cameras.
it's
I
like
didn't realize
$300 or
it's that
$400 or
price.
something like that.
Yeah.
Built battery.
But I think with DJI's Action 2, that module thing is going to be it's going to come in handy for people who are using crawlers, because you'll have one piece which is actually like a remote, and then you take them apart, and then you can put that camera basically anywhere where you want it when you're trying to capture some video.
Has any of you ever used the GoPro, the actual 360 one?
I don't have a
One
good
that films full 360.
I've never seen one.
GoPro 360.
It's a big box camera.
I know it. I know what it is, but I've never seen one actually out and being used.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's what I mean. Has anybody used it? Because I was looking at it. That'd be cool to put in the driver's seat, and then you could give 3 full 360 views from.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool.
You know.
Yeah, people could watch the video and be able to shift it themselves, I think, too.
Yeah.
Cameras.
Yeah,
Mine
just kind
doesn't
of
have
turn your
enough
camera or whatever.
stabilizer. Put mine in the driver's seat, it's just going all over the place.
Oh my God.
So how you doing, John? I haven't seen you in a while, man. Still racing, doing your thing?
Yes, I am.
Awesome, man.
Nice job on catching the mute.
Yeah.
Actually build a track.
What's that?
You actually built a track, right?
I started to, and then got busy, and then it kind of grew up, so I got to kind of restart all over again.
Oh, yeah.
You built again.
Oh, in my yard, but yeah, I've helped build a couple of them. Matter of fact, I was talking with Kevin Gibbs in chat about because he said he wanted to know something about a clay track, and I was giving him some tips and tricks and stuff. But yeah.
Speaking of tracks, an event that just happened this weekend that might have some reverberation in the RC community. In California, OCRC, they closed their track. And it may not seem like big news, but apparently a lot of RC companies in California, they go there to test their equipment or whatever they're producing. I don't know what kind of effect it's going to have into 2022, but that track closing was a major event.
That's terrible. I hate when they close down tracks.
Get in there.
What?
Yeah.
What was that?
And
Who did what to what?
also, there was just an earthquake down in California, 6.5.
Shocker.
Oh.
Can you down a little bit? Anywhere in California? All of California?
I forgot
AC
where. I
Farm
don't
is
live in
asleep.
Southern California.
Is AC
Yeah,
Froggy asleep?
I have to Google it.
No, I'm reading.
Oh, you look like you're
And Dirk
asleep.
and Kurt, right?
I was
I
like,
could be easily.
yeah, I was like, Brett passed out.
So somebody was asking if a TTO2 can take the abuse that I was
Yes,
giving.
me.
So this is a TTO2 there.
Oh man, wow.
Nice guy.
Did
You
you
got
call
that
AAA after that?
I kind of jumped. You can see the whole front end there, just like grabs the
You got that in real time?
Probably on my phone, but no, I don't have it. It's friggin' fast in real time. But there's this one.
Oh, this is funny. Sorry.
And that's the same chassis that I'm gonna ask you again, that Dune bug, I mean that Volkswagen's on.
No,
it's
no, it's not.
Okay.
It's not
Then
the same chassis.
Screwed up somewhere, my brain.
Oh, that's funny.
But I can show you another one that's on the same chassis. Where is it? Guess it's not on this. Anyways, I'll find it and I'll come back to it like that while I'm watching you guys.
Hey, I'm sure you still do, Tank, but you still have your Kyosho Rampage?
Yeah.
I would
Yeah,
love
still
to
got
have that truck. It's such an awesome truck.
I ran it one time this year so far.
Great truck. I love it myself.
It's
Yeah.
so
Yeah, I'd like to
realistic
get
the way
one
it
of those.
moves. Just realistic the way it moves. It just that's what's cool about it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
I know I made a video of it lately, but I can't find it.
I haven't searched on YouTube yet on it.
Why not?
Just
I don't know,
search
crazy.
MFO1X on YouTube and you'll see a lot of videos. Here, I'll go right now.
You showed us a picture of One Time Hobbies, had a picture of it on their website or something, right? Was that your Rampage?
What
Yeah,
was
it's
it?
on the cover.
MF what?
MFO1X.
Hey, Tank, Trail Crawler says hello.
Okay.
Hello. Comment ça va?
East Lobby.
Go. Is
Check
that-
his video.
Fashion Boy should know what that means.
So I
Yeah,
just
I do.
East Lobby.
and you can see there's some upgrades for them. There's other people that do the VW bug like that.
Yeah.
They have different chassis, different things on there. So there is, it's like some people do crawlers with them. So there is different things you can
Oh,
actually
yeah.
do.
There's the box art, the red and black.
And this one is,
Oh, and that is it is drifting
Nice
around
commercial.
Hey, yeah, that's just
we'll skip the
Power
commercial
slide.
real
yeah,
quick.
I can look at it later, Tank.
Yeah, I'll post the link, but I'll show it real quick, but not because I don't want to get a copyright.
Yeah, I want to get a strike.
But-
Oh, yeah.
It's full of dirt and he's going for it right now. So let's see if we can find how fast it goes. There we go. Like this thing is going to go through some rough terrain.
I'm sure
so
that's
should be-
not stock.
No, it is. It comes with stock rally tires and everything.
With the
Yeah,
motor.
but we don't know if this one is
The
actually.
motor isn't stock.
Yeah, this one is brushless power.
I've seen them with.
Yeah.
Believe it or not,
This
it is fast with the stock motor.
So this one says it gets a brushless motor. What did he put in there? It doesn't say.
Abysma brushless system.
That's what is it? Oh yeah, Abysma brushless system fitted for some drifting, jumping, rally fun. But you'll see just the electronics.
Yeah, I'll type it
are
in
going to
and
be
look-
fun.
Yeah.
And keep in mind the ESC that comes with it has 3 wires. So you're going to never mind one of the wires, follow the instruction, you'll see which one. And you just use that third wire. Oh, sorry. You just use that third wire.
This
and
third
you'll be
wire?
you'll be able to run a brushless motor on there if you have a brushless.
Put a brushless in there.
It seems to take a. It seems like it takes a lower brushless than it does for stock.
Well, that's a bunch of garbage. My virtual background pictures are gone.
Uh-oh. Trail Crawler RC Guru says, Guru, check your phone from Trail Crawler RC.
Me and brushless don't get along too good.
Brad, what would you?
Brushless and I.
Brad would use a dirt
Brushless
tube.
and I. Sorry, Keith.
Oh, Rex RC, can I show your video of your MX-01? Because if I have permission, then I can actually show it. Because I don't know this guy, so I don't want to get another strike.
Yes.
Yes, Dennis, the diffs are bullshit on this G1. That's crap. Like this, I've been fighting step 2 for a whole hour getting the last part of it in because it won't go in.
You get a bigger hammer.
Man, I'm about ready to throw this shit in the trash and buy an RTR.
No, don't do that. I'm looking for one of those.
Yeah, well, how much does it take to ship to Canada?
That's the biggest problem.
Make him pay for it. Make some money.
That's it. So Rex RC does have one. It says, and he's put in a comment that the stock motor comes with a 19 tooth pinion with 25 turn brushed motor. And it says it's not that fast stock. So this is basically his RC.
What's up, everybody?
Oh, that's clean.
Hey, Rex.
I'm going to take this thing finally out to the dirt and try and rally it. I'm excited. I really like this thing, and I've been holding off on running it because I don't want to destroy it. Looks really cool. But all my RCs are running.
I know a lot about mine.
Well, almost all of them. And I'd really like to spend some time on this MF01X chassis because I do like it, although there is some weirdness to it. If you own one, or if you don't own one, or if you're going to get one, just be sure to, you'll see here, the cover for the drive shaft, center drive shaft, the cover for the bevel gear on this side, on the rear end, I shaved it down so that the link can go down further. You'll see the shaving here, right there, right in the middle of the screen. It's shaved down so that the link can go down further. And that's the only thing I changed on this. And that has improved the rear suspension because the down, look at that, it's still off. The down travel on this side is a lot less than this. Oh, this is terrible. Anyhow, I'm pretty sure it'll still be really fun to play with. I found a spot while taking my kids to another park in another city. So I'm gonna go ahead and drive over there, and there's a really big dirt patch.
You could really hear those tires on that.
Try driving.
How sticky they are.
Let's go.
Okay, is the music copyrighted? That's what I want to know. I just muted it, so.
Yeah, I don't want you to get a strike or anything.
No. I muted the music when it started, so. I just don't know where he picks up his music, so. But that is a different paint job. Nice and green like that. It looks nice.
Yeah, I'm going to do mine green.
Okay.
I'll probably do mine like all messed up. Paint's all chipping off and stuff. My first
That's
time.
like the racing green that I put on my bomber truck that I got from the Traxxas line.
That it is windy.
Yeah, that's cool. It's drifting.
Power slide.
I'm live.
And that's all stock.
Yes, I believe that's all stock on that one.
Yeah.
Torque tune motor should widen it up.
So you go with the sport, Fred?
I put a stinger on it.
A stinger?
Yeah, it's a big muffler comes out the back end.
Okay.
With the stinger.
Yeah.
So that's probably going to be the next one I build after Christmas. Maybe
And
I'll
all
wait.
them lights, them rally lights come with that too and everything in the kit?
Yes.
Cool.
I think my next one will be a
I
black.
lost one of the screws I need.
Uh-oh.
There's a lot of slow motion. I was hoping we were going to see some shots that were real speed.
Maybe it's so slow. It looks fast in slow motion.
Change the speed on the video to 2 times.
No, I think I found a spot.
That happened to my camera one time. I'm like, there goes my Stampede. What?
It's not Fred that you're cruising.
Yeah, I'm missing another hex screw.
Oh, look at the thing bounce.
So it got music. But see, right now it's running full speed.
Yeah. That was pretty fast.
Yeah.
Looks like it's getting around pretty good.
Yeah.
It hasn't turned over once.
Really, very controllable, very predictable, easy to transfer the weight. I am using a CVA oil shock though.
Says you put CVA oil shock.
Look at this thing. No problem. Whatever I want it to do, whenever I want it to do it.
Oh, I love the figure eights, man.
Got a big circle going. Oh, I'm running out of wheel speed. Maybe we gotta gear it up a little bit, or gear it down, technically speaking.
I'll be impressed with the motors.
Uh-oh. Okay, that's our problem.
You got a what problem?
Rocks, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He puts his face in front of the camera and says, let's go check that out.
I'm eating donuts, watching him do donuts.
Yep. Drive shaft came out.
Oh, the drive shaft came out in the front.
No problem, we'll fix that up. Anyway, that's it for this video. The MF01X is very fun, and this Rally Beetle body is really cool to look at and watch. Thanks for joining me. Peace out.
Peace out.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
If anybody wanted to go see that video, I'm going to put the link of that video into the chat. Oh, you only got 4 tracks? You don't have 6? Wow.
Yeah, no, I only got 4. And I don't think they would mount it anyways because there's not enough space between the axles to get 2 set of tracks on the rear. I
I
don't
was
think.
gonna say that they don't fit.
You leave the 2 front tires and put the 4 on the back, but they won't fit. Right?
Thought about that, but then I'm rocking a 19.5-inch wheelbase on the trail. No, thank you.
That truck doesn't need tracks anyways.
No, it's awesome. I would put it on the tactical. It would go on the tactical if I did it. Oh, you guys can't see it.
Rex says, I'd recommend universal dry shaft for the front. There is an upgrade for it. Run it stock for now and see how it goes for you, and then do upgrades slowly on it. That's what I do with mine. I run it stock until I find something I don't like, and then I start modifying it.
Have to get it first.
Break it, upgrade it, break it, upgrade it. That's how we go.
Yeah.
I always buy 2 of everything as well. If I break a knuckle or C-hub or something in that area where that shouldn't have broken, I'm going to need more than 1 of these. I'll buy 2 sets. Then I throw them in the backpack, and that's why it weighs fucking 25 pounds.
That's what I did when I went to the hobby shop. Bought, instead of 1 spur gear, bought 4 spur gears.
Yeah, that's how you do it.
On me.
Always a good thing to have.
So you're the guy that always clears out the spur gears before I get there.
Yeah.
He's hoarding.
I always ask too every time I go to get something. Hey, what do you got for axial 27-turn motors? Oh, I got 3 in stock. Take them all.
Radioactive Scale says he got his on his TRX4, his tracks, but needed some parts to get it going. Cool.
I was going to ask Hakeem what exactly he's doing at this time, but his mic is muted, and I don't want to disturb him either.
Okay.
I'm predicting it's something along the lines of beep, beep, beep.
Expletive after
hour and 20 minutes now, mother.
And it's the same side. It doesn't matter if I try and do it first or last. That's why I think it's messed up on this side. Like, I think this is a bad kit. Because this is ridiculous.
That vehicle does not have a quality reputation around Calgary either. I was about to say Canada, but I can't speak for Canada. But yeah, around Calgary, yeah, nobody rocks the R1. It's just there's so many better options out there for it. But if you get it for like $200 or whatever, yeah, it's another seat for $200.
Well, what part's giving you trouble?
I should have threw another fucking 100 at it and got a TRX for it.
The
what's
G made
giving you
R1.
trouble?
I'm looking for a picture. There's somebody that did exactly what Kevin Gibbs is saying, is put tracks in the back and put skis in the front. Somebody did that with their short course truck.
Oh, that'd be cool. Skis in the front.
Double shotgun.
Skis.
I used to have a set of skis for I think it was a Rustler or a Slash or a Slash 2x4, probably the same mount. Somebody made some a long time ago. Medic had some and I had some, but they're gone now because somebody wanted to put them on their R8, and I'm not sure what an R8 is, but then I saw the video and he didn't need the tracks because he just wheelied the entire car through the fucking snowfield.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was Penguin. If I remember back in the day. Penguin RC. He hasn't made a video in probably like 5 or 6 years or more. But yeah, this psycho vehicle that was like 4S or 6S or something. He put the skis on the front of it, and as soon as you touch the throttle, the skis just left the ground and never touched again. Just went wheelies across the field, back and forth, back and forth.
So them were your skis?
Used to be.
Okay.
I did buy another set because it was actually a Christmas thing. I was going to put like a sled behind an RC. Like I think at the time, it's a long time ago. I think it was like the Dingo. It was really long ago. But I bought airplane skis for an RC airplane.
Yeah, for the water.
I was going to build like a Christmas sleigh and then put like Batman and Captain America and Superman and everybody in there having beers and put little hats on them and shit, like Christmas hats, Santa hats, and then run it through the snow and stuff. But I have no building skills, so I ended up getting rid of those as well.
The water, Keith, they're for the snow or the.
Oh, yeah.
Pontoons would be for the water.
Right.
Lyle, it looks like you have a fan boat up on your top shelf there.
I do. I own a few of them. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I like fan boats. I love them because every terrain. You name me a terrain, it's gonna go there. Water, rocks, dirt.
The one he's got is the
snow,
one he's got is the
driveway,
new one.
the carpet, the basement floor. You name it, that goes everywhere.
The one he's got is the new one, the long one, and it's black and it's brushless and it's friggin' noisy. I've seen some videos of it.
Oh, that one, yeah, the Aero Trooper, yeah.
Yeah, that one is friggin'. It's nice. I would love to get it, but man, is it ever noisy?
Yeah, it's crazy fast. I had it out on wet grass at Medics one time. We didn't film it, but it was faster than the Traxxas 4x4 or Traxxas Slash 4x4.
Wow.
And we were just out fucking around. We were out in the water with him. And we're trying to get his Slash to skip, and it didn't work out because he had the wrong tires on it. So we were walking back to his house, and it's like fucking half a kilometer from the water to his house. So we're walking along, and I'm like, oh, I'm sick of carrying this thing. So I just put it on the ground and started driving. He's like, it works on grass? I'm like, fuck, it works great on grass. Put your truck down. I'll race you, motherfucker. Yeah. But once it gets going, you can't stop it. Whatever's going to stop it is whatever is in front of it because there's no brakes on an airboat.
This is not a Tamiya, but it still looks cool. Paddle tires with skis.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
cool.
They do it.
I've seen those before.
Yep. I can't find the other one that I saw.
It's really weird how well some skis work. It just whips the front of the vehicle when you're driving. You have to get really sensitive in the movements because at first you think that, oh man, I have to crank the tires because it's snowy and ice. No.
There is no way.
Fantastic. They actually really do well.
The way you asked me. Sorry, I thought I was muted.
Guru, Sean asked earlier what your issue is with the, maybe he can help you with that. He's built a. Maybe after hours, it is Tamiya Tuesday. We don't want to confuse people.
Besides, it's a piece of shit. It's a
I'm gonna
piece
get
of
off in a few minutes. What is the what is the problem with it though?
Unlike the Capra, where you actually put the portals together, they want you to stick the gear in and feed the damn axles in through, and they have like a little beveled end, but you're feeding it through a cheap ass ball bearing, so it's not going through at a right angle. I don't know what's going on.
You might have to you might have to turn it slightly just around to get it in the right position and then
I
go.
was trying to do that. I did everything,
Yeah.
including
You must remember. You must remember they're the first ever portals that were on the market.
Yeah.
And
So Axial and
probably
all
should have
actually
researched it more.
check for extra plastic.
Axial and all actually took their designs from that G-Made. The G-Made are the first portals out there. So you just got to be patient with it. You can't build it with the same thoughts of building a Capra. It's completely different portal. Get the thoughts of the Capra out of your mind. Completely different portals, completely different way of building.
Woosah, get the thought of the first kit I ever built out of my mind and build this second one that preceded the first one. Oh, Jesus.
Because it's completely different portals, completely different way.
Yes.
So if you're thinking it should, well, it goes together like this on the Capra, completely different. Does nothing like each other.
I'm thinking it goes together because it should go together, and it's like, yeah, no.
It does go together.
Yeah,
It does go together. There's a slight turn you got to make on the axle to get the axle in.
Little shimmy and shaking, and maybe
I'm gonna partake in some of this and probably pop a.
I've built a few G-Mades in my time, and something else you got to look for with those guys is they leave extra plastic on the molding sometimes. So sometimes you have to do some reaming and cutting and sanding just to make shit fit perfectly.
That makes more
G-Made.
sense.
It's a G-Made.
Because it's literally one side, and the one side won't go in whether I make it first or last.
Yeah, I've had to bust out the X-Acto knife to clean shit
Yeah,
out.
you see, I put the other one together, the front one together with no problem. It's the back one. It's
okay.
Gotcha.
Is there a left and a right on them?
No, it's just front and rear.
No, but a left and right on the two axles.
Yes.
To go in.
Yes, it's 67 millimeters and 73. And the 73 goes in with no problem. It's the 67 that I'm having problems with.
Hakeem, in the chat, guys are mentioning that maybe you just need to smoke another joint.
I haven't smoked my first one, so that's why I said I'm going to partake in this.
Yep.
I can't disagree with them. That's a possibility. So give it a try, just so you know.
And I'm still holding my Tamiya for Tamiya Tuesday.
There you go. I still think that if you would have bought that track truck from Tamiya, you would have had less problem.
Well, you'll be more satisfied when you do get it built with the problem that are coming up now.
Yeah.
No,
Going
thank
with
you, Jake.
Going with you.
My bad.
Just don't use red Loctite.
Right.
Do not follow the.
Don't let the red Loctite touch the plastic.
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You take red Loctite and go. If you got a bad neighbor, you take red Loctite and go over and squirt it into his lock.
Okay. I almost
Guys,
lost
I only
all the
popped
track.
in. I only popped in really quick, so because unfortunately I'm freaking sick again. So.
Okay, see you later, Sean. Take care of yourself.
So see you, Sean.
Later.
Take it easy.
Later,
See you later, Sean.
Tang, did you see this 4-track crawler here on Tamiya's website? Like for
Jake's
education?
got one.
Oh, Jake's has one. Oh, wow.
Yeah, just behind him. He just finished
It's
building
the
it.
land freeder.
The
That's
land
my
freeder.
birthday present. Show him, Jake.
Yeah.
No, you're gonna have to get rid of your background if you want to show it off.
Hang on. I'll get rid of the. Goodbye.
Ah, okay. Can you lift it up just a little bit? I'm trying to compare it.
There you go.
All right. But this, what I'm looking at on Tamiya's website is a little bit different than what you're showing me right now. That looks great though. I saw that earlier.
Was more than
No,
one.
I'm looking at the 4-track crawler. Well, the easy way is just I'll send the link.
Well, present it or put the link. You can present if you want. If you know.
Okay.
If
Oh,
not,
yeah.
put the link in the chat, and I'll.
Can I ask something to John, if John's still there?
John left.
I am looking.
I'm here.
Oh, that's
This-
different. No.
That's
Yeah.
the educational
That's for
series.
educational. Yes.
Yeah, that is not controlled by remote. This is just you wind it up or you put a battery in it and it goes forward. You cannot turn with it.
Oh, okay.
How hard would it be to convert that?
A pain.
It would be a
Yeah.
pain because there's no way it actually turns. You'd have to figure out how to do it, the tracks and different motors and things
I
like
mean,
that.
you could do it. You'd have to
Dual
use multiple
ESCs.
motors, one for each wheel or track, and separate ESCs to control it or something like that. So
Yeah, dual
Mm.
Good thing.
ESCs would be the way to go with that.
Okay. Yeah. I'm just kind of
That thing is pretty small, but it's cool.
Yeah, it's cool looking.
Yeah, this is
I wanna
really
get one of
great
those.
on my
Or
desk.
ESCs.
yeah, I want one of those to put on one of the back of the semis, just for like I'm gonna set up like one of the pipe boring machines that they have out here for running pipes and conduit
You
underground.
should
For
make Johnny Five
mine.
out of it.
They're basically this big.
Johnny Five is alive.
There used to be a Johnny 5 RC kit.
What's up,
Yeah.
Rex?
What's up, guys?
For real? For real?
Yep.
Oh man, I would get that.
I didn't know John left. Why did he leave?
No, it's so hard to keep this thing on gallery. You got to click it like every minute.
Right.
I didn't leave. I'm right here.
John, do you have any 3x10mm hex screws?
Probably.
I got lots of those.
I got a ton of them.
Yeah, well, I'm missing one and I can't continue with the build without it. It's part of suspension.
I can send you 100.
You need a screw kit, Brad.
Yeah. I don't have the money to buy a whole bunch of screws for screw kits. I don't have that type of money.
I know. Maybe Tamiya has like a
Hey,
suggested extra screws you should buy. I don't know.
You need a magnetic tray. That's what you need.
Ooh,
Problem
I
solved.
have a
looking at
magnetic
that.
tray.
Wow,
TF,
Rex.
Don't say that.
But it's small
TAO2.
and the bigger ones are more expensive.
No.
No, which one is that?
So for the people who think Tamiya can't make serious vehicles, this is one of many serious vehicles. This is a TAO5 MS. And this is
Those are
back from
sweet.
like 2005. If you look at today's X-Ray chassis, which are the champion winning chassis right now, mid-motor setup, they have the exact same layout as this chassis from 2005.
Well, the associated I can't remember the letter designation, but the 6.1
Yep, TC
very similar to
6.1.
that.
Yes, TC 6.1, and then the 6.2 completely converted back over to Tamiya blocks. The 6.1 had the arms mounted on the bulkheads.
Yeah.
And the 2 went over to Tamiya blocks. So I mean, if you look at touring car history, just for keeping it in Tamiya
That's
Tuesday,
twin right
Tamiya
there.
actually started touring car properly designed touring cars.
Long time ago.
You popped in,
That
Rex.
looks beastie.
Oh, look at that sexy thing.
This is a TAO2. You have the 5, I have the 2.
Bruh,
Just need the
that's
right battery
beautiful.
hold down.
Are you sure that's a 2? That looks like a 5, man.
No, that's a 2.
It's
That's
a 2.
gorgeous.
But the battery, I made my battery hold down because my brother took his out and I didn't have one. So I made this to
Yeah.
actually hold the battery.
I'm just saying to make it all stock again, you just need that.
Yeah.
That's
So I got
sexy,
carbon
buddy.
fiber in the center and it's basically a
Yeah, I see
TAO2.
that carbon fiber. That's the
Well,
first thing
I picked up that 45th anniversary Porsche, so I'll be building that and running it at the track and see how that does.
So
Battle scars.
Yep.
Battle scars, yeah.
carbon fiber bottom.
Yeah. Tamiya purists are getting angry. Why are you gonna build a collector's car? Because I want to.
Yep. It's yours. Do what you want.
Well, I can't do any more without that screw.
You're waiting for that Porsche too, right, Tank?
Yes, I am waiting, but I don't know if I'll be getting it because he's taken a long time to order it. So,
Yeah.
Oh, he hasn't even ordered it.
well, he's already ordered it. It's just
Yeah,
a Canadian
310.
distributor is having issues sending it.
Ah.
Rex RC got it from the States from the RC Elf. Right, Rex?
No, I got mine here from Hobby Shop. I got it myself.
Oh, you got
That
yours
video
here?
was just.
Okay. Which
that
one
video
did you
was
get
kinda
from
just
the
fun.
Elf? Which one did you get from the elf?
So the elf actually, he ended up sending me some money to my PayPal, and I ended up splitting that money up between a couple of kits, and then adding my own money on, of course. But
Okay. Cool.
yeah, so I ended up splitting it amongst the Porsche, the Super Avante, and a Blockhead Wild One.
Wow.
Nice.
Your camera is too low.
Yeah, we're missing the part.
Yeah.
he was
Sorry.
showing
Or
that
too
off.
close.
I just wanted to keep it on this in case anybody in the chat wanted to stare at it.
Yeah, there was a comment there on Chad. I don't know if you guys saw it. Wolf CRC is asking, so what's the difference in them two?
What's up, Woolsey?
What's the difference between the TA02 and the TA05? That's what he's asking.
Yep.
Oh, big
Three.
differences.
One's belt driven.
No,
So,
they're both belt driven.
The TAO2 is supposed to be shaft driven. So
The
I'm not sure
TA2
what's
is
going on
shaft.
there. Yeah,
No, I got belts, man.
I totally see what you're showing me, but the TAO2 is supposed to have shaft.
Yeah, the 1 and 2
Because
were shaft driven cars.
I did look at some specs for the TA02 and I did pull the manual for it, but there's different version of the TA02, I guess.
Yep.
This is a TA02. I have the manual to take it all apart and things like that, and it is belt driven.
Yep.
So
I would like to learn more about that.
Because they had a shaft drive version that was more for like touring car actual racing than that was used for other classes, like with the tires he's got on there, the VTA and other things as well.
That's what my brother
pre-runners.
had it on. He had it for VTA class.
Yeah.
The pre-runners.
Like a few weeks ago, I was shrinking, and Rex is growing now.
Yeah.
So I need a thick headed 3x10.
Nobody said that's what she said when he said Rex is growing.
Thought about it. I was waiting for Lyle to pipe in.
Yeah.
Buttonhead.
Jake says he didn't have the same trouble you did in the snow.
Okay. Yes, I saw that. I saw his video. It was a very good video. I enjoyed watching that.
My tracks are set up differently.
What did you do different?
Hold on. You know, there's 3 options for the tracks, right?
Well, essentially, you could do sort of whatever you wanted, except for every link having a paddle. You could do every other link or every other link.
So, in the manual.
Oh God, not the manual.
Yeah, if you're running in soft surfaces, they tell you to space them out. So every 2, you put a paddle.
I've got them every other.
Yeah, I think that's the difference.
Okay. It could make a lot of sense.
You're using the stock motor, right?
Yeah.
So you're pleased with that brushed motor?
No.
Wait,
you want me to lie to you, Brad? Yes, I am.
No. Well, obviously got through what you were putting it through.
So it got through what I let you see.
Yes, correct. The magic of editing.
Yep.
It's a lot more fun, honestly, on 3S. On 2S, you'll putt around, but I did get bored after about 2 packs of putting around, and I said, okay, well, that's it. I thought I'd like it, but I need more.
Keep in mind, I was trying to follow TRX4s with Drax, and
Two packs is pretty impressive, though. I have to say, 2 packs is pretty impressive. Some guys will give up after like 2 minutes, like, I don't like this. Man, if you ran 2 packs through it, that's a good time.
True. Yeah, I really did, try to keep myself in there. And the first pack was full, uninterrupted fun. I really loved it. The second pack was when I started to notice, I kind of want a little more here or a little more there.
What? Hold on.
You did what to what?
No, I'm trying to get rid of the full screen again. Exit full screen. Somebody just said something in the chat. Someone get Brad a new build project ASAP. Do you know how many fucking build projects? I'm sorry, my language. Do you know how many build projects that Brad has already? Do you want to get him more? What the
That was
hell?
magnified. He's being kind of sarcastic.
Facetious? He was being ridiculous.
Yeah. I was trying to be
Sarcastic.
nice.
Well, I'm not gonna do another build until I get my super hot shot stuff back from Adams when I send it out, and that gets painted and stuff. Then I'll start on that again. But I'm not gonna start another kit until I have one or the other things I need.
Okay. Rex RC, I want to apologize.
Huh?
I think you were right. I looked at a bunch of manuals I have online and things like that for my car. And I think I was mistaking on another kit I got. That is, I do have a TA05. It's not a TA02.
He doesn't have your TA05.
That's all right. That's all right. But I definitely can recognize a TA05, my favorite RC of all time.
It is nice and smooth, that's for sure.
Got a question in chat from Bambi's RC about a Tamiya.
Front wheel
Yeah.
drive or MST?
What's the question?
Yeah. I'm answering right now. Either one are good, but you can also look at the 3 Racing Sakura. They have a mini front wheel drive chassis available as well. That you can actually set up as front wheel drive, all wheel drive, or rear wheel drive.
What's wrong with the MO5?
Nothing. I said they're both good too. I just said to give all options.
Yes.
The M chassis are fun to play with. They're fun to drive and everything, and they're quick.
Which one, Brad?
The M series cars, all the M series cars are very fun to play with.
Yep.
And they're quick.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have a right answer, but I have some information that racers at the track have shared with me. When I brought my MO5 to the track, a lot of them said to add aluminum parts on the front of the vehicle because it'll help with the weight, front traction of the vehicle. So that might be something to consider. Some of the guys who run the MSTs or the M07, which is a much more balanced chassis mini, front wheel drives, those are a lot more touring car oriented, great for handling, but because the weight is so spread out, you're going to have less traction on the front wheels for acceleration.
Mm-hmm.
I've driven
That's
both.
Yeah, that's something
that
he
to a
can play
point.
with. That's something you can play with, especially with the weight distribution, especially in drag racing. Sometimes you want to remove weight, sometimes you want to add some. It all depends where you add it and all that. What is it you were wanting to say, AZ Froggy? Sorry.
Never mind.
Oh, okay.
Never mind.
Rex, you in Canada?
So that's an MO6 that you have there.
Oh, that's
Rex is in
beautiful.
Canada, yes.
Oh, I love the paint job on that. Oh, that's really nice.
And more details that he know what to do with.
Don't even me started with that.
Yeah.
See, the only thing I don't like about that truck is how long those friggin' posts are. So
Yeah.
it just vibrates like crazy. To me, it's
And you can't put an interior in there.
You put foam on them. That's not hard.
what do you mean?
That
put
body
foam on
must
there?
resonate
Put
sound
foam
like
on the
crazy.
top of the body post.
Does.
You might be able to put an interior in there. You'd have to make it by scratch. You could do it.
Yeah, but
I would come up with a different body solution for that, for mounting that. It's just crazy.
I think someone's done magnetics before. I think for it.
No, it would be on the side just to hold the panels and all that. Something has to be done because
You know what I thought was interesting? I saw Tamiya Legends, and he just got him. Someone gave him a TTO1 with the LED Countach, one of the Countaches,
okay.
and it had its Lexan body had side bolsters that go on the inside of the chassis to round it off. So, but it would also be a structural thing for the side of the car because they were made out of Lexan, but they were curved to match the body to keep it curved into the chassis. So, but it would also add stiffness to the car.
More than just body mount.
It was to help the contour of the car as well as I think it helped maintain its made it stiffer.
True.
Hey, so I have a question for Rex RC. Can you showcase your Tamiya Rough Rider? If you can, I know it's there in your shelf.
So that's their FRB chassis.
Rough Riders, mount up.
Rough Rider.
Yeah, that's what it's called. Like.
What's a Rough Rider?
It was from a rap fit. I think it was Warren G.
Right,
Got
yeah,
the
that
whip.
one right there.
It's got the whip.
Yeah,
There
it
it
is. It
is.
is the whip. Yeah. That
This
didn't
is,
come with it, did it?
It did actually. It did. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, by the way, Keith, the new blockhead wild one does come with a whip antenna.
Oh man, that looks awesome.
I got
yeah.
really lucky with this one. I've got a couple. I've got a new in-box one that I've got to build, but this one I found before I was able to pick up a new in-box one, and I really wanted one of these. But I found a guy on Marketplace selling like 5 or 6 Tamiyas, if I can remember correctly, and he just wanted them all gone. And I'm like, dude, I only want 2 of them, which was this one and the F1 car. He had the F201, which is 4-wheel drive F1 car. But anyways, I made him an offer for all of them, and he took my ridiculous offer. And I went and picked it up, and this was in there.
That's a wonderful car to pick up for whatever you paid for it. You know?
Yeah, when I was in the market for that car, I learned that it was discontinued at that time, which I mean, I think I was building the fighting buggy. But yeah, when I saw it, I was like, yeah, I should get that one too. But
Steering
That's my second
looks weird.
favorite car there on the SRB. The second favorite.
Was that the disc in front? Oh yeah, it's kind of a disc.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah, with like a ring spring.
That's their servo saver for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's got a spring on it with multiple pieces.
And they put it all in there so it's waterproof, right?
They put that, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the exact same chassis I had under my F-150 Ranger.
Oh, you had the Ranger?
Yeah.
That was an
Ooh.
SRB chassis, but there was something different about that one too.
that looks nice, man.
Yeah, real
So have you ran it?
I like the scale realism of it. I mean, it's the scale handling doesn't scale down. It doesn't ride very well, but
Yeah,
it's
I
really
know.
cool to watch and look at.
I still think Keith would have a fun time with it.
Cool.
Yeah.
The SRBs are beautiful cars.
Hard body. It's modeled
where
after
you
a
at?
real model, a real car.
And a lot of metal on it.
Lots.
Next time, call when you work that late.
JD Passel says Brad Kalman wants it.
I would have all the SRP chassis. I'm not, but I got the one I wanted the most.
Oh yeah.
Fighting buggy. I would like to see them come out with the F-150 again, but there was something different about the chassis, wasn't there? A little bit, Brett.
Kevin Gibbs says that's one heck of a rig. It looks nice.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah. You can get those in blue and then, well, box art.
There's
that
a
is,
red?
the blue and then the red one. I think there's a red version of it. I'm not sure.
Yeah, those were box arts. They had 2 box arts for that, the blue and the red.
Yeah.
I prefer the red, but
Kevin Gibbs says, how close is the Rough Rider to the Champ?
Well, what I saw, technically, it's kind of the same chassis, but the only thing that's different is just the back, the rear. So.
yeah, the suspension in the back and the reservoir hookup.
Okay.
So if you're curious, and I'm sure Brad can, correct me if I'm wrong, but so this chassis, the Sand Scorcher is the same thing.
Yeah.
Had a Rough Rider, and then the Fighting Bug itself is the same chassis.
And then there was the F-150, which they haven't redone yet.
Okay.
Which I swear had a different, something was different about the chassis and suspension on it. I just can't put my finger on it.
Okay.
Besides the body's different. It was an F-150 Ranger body.
No longer travel.
It had longer travel?
Yes.
There's your difference. There's another suspension difference.
Cool.
Can I go back to something Spin Rush brought up earlier?
Okay, go ahead.
The 4-track crawler. So that's one of those tiny, it's kind of like their mini 4-wheel drives, little educational kit meant for kids. but I pre-ordered one, and I just saw in Korea or something, some dude took a 1/24th scale model body and put it on that, and it looks like the wheelbase is exact. It's perfect. So you see a Toyota Hilux driving with these tracks. Sadly, it's not RC. It's just you throw in some batteries, you let it go, and whatever. Actually, I made my kids use hockey sticks to guide them around, so that's pretty cool.
Hey Rex,
Remote controlled for you.
these are the alloy, the metal, the super hot shot. These are the hubs for it. I mean metal.
Those look nice. Those look like money.
Two of them I paid over $30 from. They came from Korea.
That's his week ration for food. You went towards that instead of buying food.
Well, it looks like I'll be buying.
buying 2 liters?
I'm gonna be buying that screw I'm missing, or I can't finish that car.
I did mention you gotta stop buying a bunch of other things and just get the
What size
bare
screw?
essentials, man. To get the
3x10, a 3x10 hex screw.
3x10 millimeter screw he's missing. What
It
I
has,
would do,
has a wide head. I mean, it's got a tall head. It's kind of on the thick side.
That one.
And it's not in your
Can't
magnet
see.
tray?
Wait a
It's a
second. Let me see. Is that a
no,
3x10?
that one has a round head. That one has a round head on top. That's a
It
button
doesn't want a
nose.
round head.
That's not
No.
the one I want. It's got like walls on it. It's like a wall type hex screw. You know, it has a thicker from top to bottom. It's thicker.
It's not a button head, it's a cap head.
Cap
It's a
head,
cap
yeah.
head. Yes, it's a cap screw, as they call
It's not under your magnetic tray?
I don't have it on my magnetic tray.
Later after the show there, move a couple things. I'm sure it's on the ground. Yes, exactly like that. That's the one he needs.
Yeah, and it has to be 3x10.
It has to be.
Yep, because that's what it says they are, 3x10.
Yeah, you can't put a 3x8 or a 3x12. It has to be a 3x10.
So
Frank
and that's
built
what
that
I
car.
have, 4, 8, 12, 10, 16. I mean, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 30.
That's why you buy a bulk pack of 3x20s and own a Dremel. What do I need? Zing, zing, zing.
I need 3x10.
Take a 12 and chop it down with your Dremel.
I don't have one.
Like a 12 or a
Pair
Dremel.
of side cutters.
Not off.
No, what I would do, Brad, instead of you, is open up another kit, get that bolt off another kit and use it. But it's
There you
pretty
go, yeah.
rare that you might find a button head in a Tamiya kit, though.
Exactly, yeah.
I was gonna
They
say,
usually have
how
fillets.
important is that screw? Because Guru needs a grasshopper, I believe it was.
Yes, he's got to get his grasshopper.
Your kingdom for a screw, Brad.
Got to give me more than just a damn screw.
Hey, Rex, RC,
Yes, sir.
thanks for showcasing your car, man.
You got a tap
When
screw
as
that's
soon as I
3x10?
saw it, I'm like, I gotta see that.
Yeah, no problem. No problem.
Cool.
Thanks.
It's fun. It's fun to talk about things we got.
I'm tempted to just go to Guru myself and get it, but I couldn't fit a 4-foot table in my car.
Okay.
Next time when I stay at
So real quick, we're gonna say our goodbyes. We're gonna do the round table, say our goodbyes, and then we'll stick around for the after-hour show. We'll start with Brad.
Well, sorry I can't continue to build, guys, until I have that screw.
Not a problem. Thanks for dropping by. Trail Critter RC.
I think Brad has a screw
Oh.
loose. I mean, what?
Did you find a 10 mil?
But it also has to be 3 millimeters in root circumference.
These
Yeah.
are all M3s.
They're all M3, so he does have one.
Yes.
Okay.
Well,
So
Wait,
okay, yeah, you can talk about your screws and your nuts after the after hour, if you guys don't mind. Trail Critter RC.
See you guys Thursday, right?
Yeah, see you Thursday. Yeah,
Thursday.
for RC talk. KBRC 13.
See you guys Thursday, and thanks for inviting me.
Thank you very
Merry
much.
Christmas.
Yeah, thanks. RC Basher Boy.
Thanks for the invite. It was fun, and we'll see you guys next time. Thanks.
Yeah, it's been a long time. You haven't been here. I'm glad you jumped in. Thanks. John Martin RC.
Thanks for having me, and it's always fun to play on Tamiya Tuesday with the Traxxas.
Cool.
Yeah.
And I guess,
Uh,
and I guess, Brad, you're screwed without your screw.
No. Yes, I am.
Lyle, ready. Rudy. Ready, Rudy.
RC athletes. It's right there. It's like
Okay.
right there. Right there.
No, it's actually on the other side, but that's okay.
Wrong side.
Thanks everyone who came into the chat. Don't forget to leave the comments and the thumbs up, not just in the chat, but in the actual comments. Give Tank a thumbs up. And we'll see you Thursday night for Ugly Christmas Sweater Night. And if you don't have an ugly Christmas sweater, Brett has kindly offered his face to put on other people's sweaters so you can make it.
Yeah, so next Thursday, Lyle wants to do an ugly sweater RC talk.
Like in 2 days. This Thursday. Not next Thursday.
Well, it is the next Tuesday. It's
No, it's
Thursday.
Thursday.
Fucking don't start, man.
Yeah, but this Tuesday is the next Tuesday that's coming up. That's what I'm
We're
trying
about
to
to
say.
go offline and you're going to hear it.
Thank you very much for jumping in. Rex RC, go ahead.
Hi, guys. Thanks for having me again. Sorry I came late. I've got a couple more Tamiyas to show maybe next time. And that's it. We'll see you again. I'll be back for sure.
Cool. We'll get you and Sang together. You guys got a lot of Tamiyas, that's for sure.
Yes, they're experts on it.
Guru.
Thanks for the invite.
It's got his
Wish
mouth
I could
full.
have gotten further. Yeah, I mean frozen grapes. Wish I could have gotten further with the kit. Maybe next time.
Cool. Thank you very much. Spin Rush RC, all the way from the other side of the earth.
Hey, it was just great to see you guys again, and definitely I hope everyone has a good, safe holiday season. Hopefully for RC Talk, I will be in my mini studio man cave, and hopefully I get everything all cleaned up. But until then, you guys take care of yourselves.
Thank you very much. Green Frog RC, go ahead.
Thanks for having me, Frank. Fun as always. Good learning about Tamiyas each week, learning a little bit new stuff. Cool to hear that Rex is holding out a couple things to see next week too. Everybody have a good week and talk to you and hear from you soon.
Cool.
You mean this week?
This week.
Yes, in 2 days, on the next Thursday. Okay,
This
Easy
Thursday.
Froggy. Easy Froggy, go.
Later, all.
Thank you very much. So let me spotlight. So thanks a lot, guys, for jumping in here and with me in the live and also in the chat. It was fun tonight, and we'll see you this Thursday on RC Talk.
Next Thursday.
And it's this Thursday. That's what I said. And
Next
don't
Thursday.
forget Ugly Sweater Day. If you guys want to play along in Ugly Sweater Day, send me your sweater at the tankrc.com. The tankrc, no, not .com. The tankrc at gmail.com. Send me your ugly sweater that you're wearing, and we'll do a slideshow and we'll show off and we'll have some laughs together. So see you next Thursday. Till then, go charge up some batteries and go out there and have some fun and break something, because if you're not breaking anything, you're not having any fun. Talk to you guys later. Cheers.
Wear a sweater.